Alright everyone, hey, this is Tony again. Once again I kind of been doing some work. Really ain't work, my walk behind lawnmower, self-propelled. The blades I had on it were always a ninja blade, a mulching blade. So I went and picked up a high lift blade because I have a bagger for it also. And I've been wanting to cut the grass, drop it down one inch and cut the grass, and I've been throwing all the grass clippings in the garden. Well, I've done this here, done both sides of the driveway. Well, you can't see that. I haven't done that yet, but that was how bad that was there. I did out back too, the back. I got to do this next. But I've been dumping all the grass clippings over there inside the garden, getting that ready, and then I'm going to flip that over with a pitchfork real quick. And I did some of this over here also. But you can see I did this yesterday morning, and the leaves, it's been really windy and it's blowing around, but this was all full. So what we're going to do, continue today, you can see the leaves right here. Usually I take the blower and just blow them straight out in the woods, but this year I'm going to take the mower and go right along that edge right there and suck up as many leaves as I can. Clean it up the yard, but I want all that for the garden. Acorns are falling all over this place. Down here's a bunch. Well, I already cut yesterday here a little bit, but anyway. So that's what I'm going to do today. Getting back after it again. Going to cut this whole yard here. Going to dump all the grass out there. And also I got to clean out my brooder that I had my baby chicks in. I have not touched that yet because I will be getting loads. I don't know, probably that trailer I have, probably 3 loads of cow poop. Cow manure, excuse me, that will go into this garden here. And then I'm probably going to need some also for my hugelkultur garden that I'm going to dig. I'll probably want to put a load in there also, maybe 2 loads there. I can get all the cow manure I want. I just got to drive about 40 minutes to get there. I can get horse manure around here, but the problem is, and you guys may not know this, I'm not sure. Horse manure, yes, it is great. But if they're eating grass, now this time of year it probably wouldn't be too bad, there's not much grass seed. But horse manure, their feed doesn't stay in the body as long as it does on a cow. So when a poop happens, there's still grass seeds in there. Well, you put that stuff, horse manure, in a garden, and if there's seeds in it, of course, what are you going to get? You're going to get grass growing in your garden. So that's why a lot of people prefer to have cow manure. Now, the best manure is rabbit manure. But I don't have rabbits. It'll take a lot of rabbit poo to do that garden. So I always find the cow, and I know where I can get it. All I got to do is make a phone call and go pick it up. So, all right, let me get this lawnmower out. I need to start cutting this grass and get this all done around here and get the stuff in the garden. I got the front mowed. I got a 1/8 of that side mowed, but there's so much acorns over there, I'm not going to run them over. There's not enough grass. But you can see what this looks like. It come out real nice. Kind of blew out the flower mounds. I'll have to do it again because we're not done leaving leaves yet. Anyway, I've got 1, 2, you see those 2 coffee cans. I got another one in the garage. Those are all kinds of vegetables. And what I'm doing now is I'm working on a chicken brooder. I'm going to empty that out. I started shoveling and I went, grab the camera, dummy. So that's where they were at. I've emptied it one time, and then this time here it was layered, two layers on this time around. So there it is. We're going to take all this. I'm going to put this out in my compost pile. I'll put it out there for now. I've got plenty of leaves out here, and I do want to, like I said, bring some cow manure in. So I'm going to take this and put this out in a compost pile. I've got right on out that direction. All right, guys, let me get going. Let's get the shoveling done. Take care of this. You see the feathers I cut? Those will break down also in the compost. Be a good deal. Be good, some good stuff. And there's my other box, other container, and some lettuce. We're going to throw that in compost. It's the lettuce is no good. It was a bad head of lettuce, so I'm not giving it to the animals. So I don't give what I don't eat, the animals don't eat, you know. So that will go in the compost pile and break down. All right, let me get this going here. All right, I got that chicken brooder, all the wood chips and shavings and all that stuff's out of it. I put half of it on here. I had those 3 coffee cans full. I peeled open the center of that, poured that all in there. I'm going to let that set for another month or so, and then I'll take and flip it. Maybe like the 1st of December or something. I'll go ahead and flip that and get that one done. So we'll let that sit. I watered it down really good. We're good there. I did go ahead and put some of that wood chip stuff in my onion garden. And I raked it kind of smooth, and then I took my pitchfork and dug it in and spin it. And that's what I got there. Look at that soil. That's some good stuff. Love it, guys. I'm gonna have to bring. I'll be getting some of that mulch that I got last year from the city. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself several loads of it, but I will be putting one in here. That's to rebuild the soil, because it's sunk down quite a bit. But that's quite a bit. It's like a half a scoop, half a bucket is in here. I took it, stabbed the fork, and spun it. Did the whole thing that way. And now I'll just keep watering it down, and then I'll rake it up again. And then either I'll get some of that stuff, or I'll just leave it alone until spring. And I will get some more of that stuff in springtime. And we'll put it here. And then over the winter, we're going to have to work on this garden over here, get this ready. And here's all my... Hopefully, I don't have no more tree damage, no more limbs. Big chunks of no wood, it's all rotted. I can't split, it's just no good. It's junk wood over there, and there's some over here too. But I'll dig that big trench hole over here. And I don't know if you see it now, but right behind that stack is a big tree right there. Where's my finger at, Tony? Right there is a big tree. That's probably 30 feet long. It goes into this pile of dirt. I'll chop that up also. Maybe, we'll see. And put it in here. If it's full of dirt, I'm not going to burn up my saw. You know, it's not worth it, of that part. It needs to be chunked in chunks anyway. So I got a whole bunch of stuff there, so we'll be good. And we'll get that taken care of. So that's what we're going to do next. Get that done. So you can see garlic's popping up. We're doing good with garlic. More than half, 2/3 of the garlic's come up, and then we've got over here. I've just did that. You can see my peas, snap peas, are doing good. There's only a few of them come up, but oh well, you know. I want to put a big patch of those in next year. Definitely. In fact, is there any peas there now? I just watered it and didn't even pay attention. I see a bunch of little flowers coming in. Don't look like it yet, but they're looking good. I put fertilizer on it, and that one ain't moving nowhere. And there's another one back over there. That one's laying down, ain't doing nothing. And the very first tiny one, whatever. This was just to throw me. I had like, what, 10 seeds left? I just planted them. Just to put them there, because I screwed my other ones up. And I enjoyed them. I'm definitely going to get a couple more bags of them. So, anyway, there you go, guys. Here's my compost pile for now. It's looking good. And my garden, all the cuttings, grass cuttings are in there. I need to rake it up and do the same thing with the pitchfork. Take it, spin it, let some of that dirt, let it flip around a little bit. I'll show you that here in a bit. Anyway, the reason I'm walking down here, I was going to show you. This is the second compost pile. This is more of the wild pile, I call it. This would be where the tomato plants, all my leafy, viney stuff and all that stuff, I throw down here. This is where I put the pig poop at. It's in here. And this is all the hay and grass from this chicken coop I did last week. You can see the tomatoes right there. This here will stay here for a couple of years. Every, say, 6 months or whatever, I come in with the bucket, and I take it, flip it around. You can see the pig poop up there. This is not something I throw in a garden. I mean, it will be. I took what I had here last year, put in my garden, was here for 3 years, and it was pretty nice stuff. So that's what that is. All right. My grass. I've been showing you my composting, or not composting, but I was cutting my grass in my yard, suck up on old leaves. I was putting into this my big garden, and I'll show you that there is my last spot I did. Up there, over there has all been flipped like that and raked smooth, and I put some more grass. I went behind my house, and there's a whole bunch of leaves and grass I can cut back there, and that's what I did over here. And I finished cutting the rest of my yard right here. So that there is like that. It's ain't there. I've already raked it smooth, and so this one here, I just need more leaves and grass for here to cover this up. I did not rake here. I did not flip here, or I did not flip there. So anyway, that is the soil for now. Also, I've got hay that's out over there that's been on the ground. I'm throwing it in the garden, getting that in there, and just getting ready to flip it. I wish I had a rototiller. That'd be a lot easier than flipping a pitchfork. Man, that'd tear your back up. You can see the yard looks really good after you vacuum it or cut the grass. Same thing up front. Up by the front of the house, you can see it. So, all right, guys, we're done with this little fun episode of cutting grass and sucking leaves up and flipping the garden and redoing it again. Yeah, it's a blast. Appreciate you coming along. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. You know what I mean? It's free. You can hit that button.